Hi, I'm Megan.
And I'm Neil.
And we've packed up our home in Glasgow and moved into our cute retro camper van Harmony to travel all over Scotland, exploring the best places to stand up paddle along the way. So come join our adventure as we visit the Highlands, Islands and everywhere in between on our
SUP Safari Scotland!
Making our way north through the rugged mountains of Harris, we head towards the Isle of Lewis. The two islands of Harris and Lewis are actually one landmass and yet have very different identities. Lewis is the largest of the Outer Hebridean Islands and has so much to explore. Our goal with this visit is to spend more time at the magical Boster Beach, which is on the island of Great Benera. We've just arrived at the Boster Iron Village on the Isle of Benera, and it's time for a cup of tea. When we arrive, some cute hairy coos are wandering about, oblivious to the fact that they're just about to get heaps of photos taken of them. It wasn't just us. Again, we're surprised to find a couple of paddleboarders enjoying the beach. It's certainly gaining popularity here in Scotland. Boster Beach is home of the Iron Age village excavated by archaeologists in 1996. There is a reproduction stone house with turf roof built for visitors to see what these unique dwellings are like. However, at the moment, it's still closed. Beautiful white sands and that gorgeous turquoise water. We decide to aim for a paddle from the beach at Boster over to the smaller island of Little Benera, which also has some beautiful sandy beaches to explore. If the wind drops below 25 kilometres per hour, that is. In the meantime, there is always the cute hairy coos to watch. This one seemed particularly interested in the grille of this car. We decide to take a side trip to explore the area around Uig Sands, a place we hadn't spent much time on our last visit, but the weather had other ideas. We discover a few more places to paddleboard, conditions allowing. Cliff Beach allows camping for a small donation, and so there are no facilities. While Kneep Beach has a more formal campsite. Uig Sands is a beautiful sandy inlet that seemingly stretches for miles. It is in these dunes where the Lewis chess pieces were discovered in 1831. we make an experimental batch of pina colada pancakes. The wind, 42 kilometers per hour, is really howling and rocking harmony all over the place. But our patience is rewarded. The sun comes out and lights up the landscape. It's still way too windy for us to paddle, but if you're planning a trip to Lewis with your SUP, I think Uig Sands sells itself. Minus the wind, of course. To the end of the road and find some information stones. You can never have enough information. And a monument to the ruins of an ancient nunnery. Scotland is full of history. It looked like we might get a break in the weather, so we head back to Boster on our way back north towards the Callanish Stones. Just about to go out for a quick wee paddle. We were hoping to go over here to Lil Benera and have a paddle around there because it's got some really nice beaches on it, but the wind's just too much. I mean, it's died down a little bit for the moment, but we won't be going far. But at least this gives you an idea of how beautiful this spot is. Let's do it. As we'd seen a lot of the historical sites on Lewis on a previous trip and the weather started to look dodgy again, we decided to start on our way back to Harris, then on to the Uists and Barra. When we got to Harris, we decided to check out the Huisinis Beach, where there's a really awesome camper van facility run by the West Harris Trust. It has showers, toilets and the all-important chemical dump spot, all with an overnight park-up that is pretty hard to beat. There are a few more food trucks around the islands these days, and we had a nice lunch at the one at Haugaboss campsite on our way to the North Uist ferry.
Suppleck there, making our secondary coffee for the day as we wait for the ferry to go over to Northern Uist. I wish we had the whisker. We've just arrived on Benera, so we've actually just gone along one of the roads there to the very end and found this awesome little park for night campsite. It's just a farmer's field, but it's right on the beach. Beautiful white sandy beach, beautiful water, and looking over to Harris. So definitely worth checking out. They just asked for a donation of £10 a night in an honesty box, but have a look at this. See that Barra has some sunny weather forecast, so make for Eriskay for the Barra ferry, stopping at the Hebridean Smokehouse for some peat smoked salmon on the way. If you look at a map of North Uist, it may seem more water than land, with many causeways linking it with the islands of Benbecula and South Uist.
Thanks for watching. If you'd love to keep the videos coming, you can support us by liking, subscribing, clicking notifications, and sharing with your paddleboarding mates. See you next week.